Believe it or not, the car industry still builds cars that aren't SUVs, and they're actually pretty good. Take this little guy for example. It's the brand new Kia Cerato sedan. Haven't heard of it? Well, if you're in the market for something like a Mazda 3 or a Toyota Corolla, you really should look it up. This is the third generation Cerato and it's Kia's best-selling car here in Australia. You'll have to wait a little bit longer for the hatch though. It's not expected till late in 2018. The sedan actually makes up about 40% of Kia's total Cerato sales, which is a surprisingly high number. Small sedans aren't as popular as they once were. But there's no reason they shouldn't be. I mean, just look at it. Kia has done a fantastic job on the design front. It's built on top of a platform that's new for Kia and similar to, well actually exactly the same as, the one that sits under the Hyundai i30. Kia and Hyundai of course are sister companies. The Cerato competes in the same segment as the Mazda 3 and Toyota Corolla sedans, and it manages to undercut both on price, but only by a couple of $100. Kia's taken the opportunity to rename the Cerato lineup too, and the range starts with the base model S, which you can have with either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed auto, and that adds $1,500 to the price. Then there's the Sport and the Sport Plus, both of which are automatic only. All of them are front-wheel drive, and all of them use the same 4-cylinder 2-litre petrol engine that was in the previous Cerato. All of them also score a raft of new safety gear with AEB, lane departure warning, forward collision warning and more standard across the range. The top-spec Sport Plus even comes with advanced AEB, rear cross-traffic alert and blind spot warning, which you can add to the others for just $1,000. Brilliant move, Kia. The new chassis is a little bit bigger, but it's a lot stiffer and a lot stronger. And that's given Kia Australia's suspension tuning team a much better platform to work with. And they've done a pretty good job too, especially out here on country roads. The ride is controlled without being too firm, and the steering feel is excellent as well. On the downside, it can be a little bit bumpy around town. And being a small car, a bit of road noise does get back into the cabin. The new Cerato is a fraction longer, but pretty similar in size to the old car. There's more room in the front, a wider dashboard and extra shoulder room in the rear. It's all pretty standard stuff for a small car, with a normal gear shifter, a nicely sized steering wheel and decent seats. Though we'll take a mark off because you can't adjust the passenger seat for height. There's a new infotainment system as well, which will run your Apple or Android phone, while the top spec car even gets leather seats and butt warmers as standard. Look, I wasn't expecting miracles, but I am genuinely impressed about how much room is in the back of the Cerato. This is a regular driving position. I've got loads of knee room, tons of toe room, and sufficient headroom. There's soft points under my elbows. Pull down the armrest, we've got cup holders, there's ISOFIX points. It might be a small car, but it's really acting like a big one. And of course, Kia's trump card is its 7-year warranty. And it's more than twice as long as the warranties offered by both Mazda and Toyota. It is worth pointing out though, that Kia has decided to swap out the full-size spare wheel for a space saver in the new Cerato. It's better than a can of sealant and a fistful of hope, and Kia reckons that its 7-year roadside assist policy will help you out if you're really stuck. There is room for a full-size spare in the boot and you can buy one as an option from your dealer. So there's still a place for smallish sedans, although it feels a bit mean calling the Cerato sedan small. But if you're after something that's nimble, safe and pretty good looking, the Cerato is definitely worth checking out.